this plague from China that I've been speaking of, the coronavirus, I recorded this video, but I had to add this to the beginning. It's now been confirmed in the US. Let's get on with it. Well, we have a big problem. It seems, through the data and the research that I've done, as well as even mainstream media having to come out and admit that this coronavirus, also possibly the plague, Ebola, we don't really know, but it's something. Whatever's coming from China, but then being that if you've followed my videos, you've seen that the symptoms often present the same, so we have to treat it the same when we try to protect ourselves from it. In my last video, I said that, my last video that I did about this, I said that they were reporting somewhere around 40 people had this in China, which most people said, whatever. Well, a new study from the British Medical Journal said that there's at least 1,900. And now the mainstream media is saying, well, 300 have been infected in the last 2 days. Even healthcare workers are being infected, which they can rule out the nonsense that they were talking about, saying that it's coming from wild meat and some rabbit. They even have a case in Britain, somewhere in over there. They're being very vague, but we'll go through all of that. This is not a joke, y'all. This is not a joke. This is spreading, and it's spreading fast. Whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, because they haven't really pinpointed it yet, but they're being forced to report about it because it's going so fast. And right now we have that Lunar New Year or whatever in China, so we have the most amount of people traveling from all over to go to China, and they have reported cases. At first they were just saying in Wuhan province or whatever they call it, but it's being seen in Shanghai, it's being seen in Japan, Thailand, and like I said, one of the British, they said that somewhere over there, they just wanted to call it the first Western, they just said the first Western attack or what, victim, I don't know, however they put it, it didn't, they're still trying to suppress it. But more of the, like 100 CDC officers have been deployed out to these airports to take temperatures. And if you have been following this, you know exactly how that goes. Like when we had the Republic of the Congo, people having Ebola-like symptoms, 45 of them, that's just the number we know of that was printed, you know, that was actually given to us, but let's go with that, 45 of them, yet only one was actually tested. Then they had one of them that died. Sheer coincidence, right? Coincidence. So we very well have Ebola all over the country because they came in through the southern border and they also flew in. But now we have this on top of that. We have people coming in from China all day, every day, going to China, coming back, and not just China. The thing is, people go from China to Hawaii all the time. Then we have people coming from Hawaii into the States. I mean, this is something that, unless there is a travel ban, which is being talked about right now, but of course they like to talk about money over anything, so but there is talks of a global emergency right now, so at least that's one good thing. But this is not a joke, y'all. This is spreading fast, and the crazy thing is, like all the others, it has the same symptoms as the flu. And another thing is, it may not present until 5-10 days out. So you could fly from China to here and have no symptoms at all. And then a few days later, after you've already come in contact with 1,000 people in the airports and the train stations and the bus, whatever, you then find out that you have it. So the only way to protect yourself is to try to prevent it. So I'm not going to so much focus on, I'm going to show y'all some of the articles and stuff, but we need to focus on how to prevent this, because honestly that's what you need to know, okay? You need to wash your hands. Teach your kids how to properly wash their hands, how to use soap and water to wash their hands, okay? Antibacterial stuff is just that. It's something, if you need it in emergency, yeah, but it doesn't kill viruses, okay? Another thing is, you know, if you work in a crowded area, just be careful, but when you come home, take your clothes off and put them in the wash. And there's many other, for people that don't, this is, at first they were calling it the pneumonic plague. So it was showing up just like the plague, but in pneumonia form, which is terrible. There's been many, many deaths, okay? So you need to take this seriously. Of course, get you some silver. I have the 20% off coupon link in my first pinned comments. That's going to help you. You're going to take a teaspoon of this a day. And how it works is, okay, I'll just try to be really easy about how it works. Okay, so let's say whenever you're taking this once a day, which that's what myself and my children are doing, this is going to get into your bloodstream. And it's going to be, flowing through your body. If a bacteria or virus comes into contact with you, that bacteria or virus is going to try to seek a source. That's what they do. They try to seek a source. And being that the silver is putting out more electrical, there's obviously a better way to say this. And I'm going to have the doctor on very soon. I just spoke to them yesterday, okay? So it's going to go to that rather than your cells, and then you're just going to expel it, okay? You're going to pee it out, whatever, whatever the case is. And so it's not going to attack your cells, which if you don't have this in you or whatever, it's going to attack your cells and then regenerate, and then you're going to have this. Or anything else. This isn't just for these things. And again, people are confused. This is not colloidal silver. This is structured alkaline silver. It is very different. Colloidal silver, it is okay. Okay isn't good with these things that they don't even know what they are. This is structured for your pH, so your body is not going to attack this like it does with the colloidal silver that is not pH balanced. And it, especially people that make it at home, it varies in strength, it varies in so many other things. But it's up to you. But it can, you have soap, lozenges, hand soap gel, all of these things that have amazing properties. I'm not going to go through everything, but because you can go to the link and you'll be able to download a little booklet, and they have testimonies on there. They have all kinds of things. And a lot of my viewers have been getting it, and they've been sending me messages which are amazing. They're like, this stuff is, I'm having these are getting better, this is getting better, all of these things. Obviously, I can't confirm anything, right? Okay, moving on. All right, so what you want to do, you want to wear gloves if you are touching, if you're, I would stay away from Ubers and Lyfts and all of those things if at all costs. If not, have a glove in your pocket, in your purse, whatever it is, and just watch your surroundings. Don't go into these crowded areas, casinos, Disney World, all of a football game, all of these super crowded areas, because you're going to be around this stuff, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and get onto the articles. I just wanted to put that at the beginning because I've gotten a lot of messages that are, how can I protect myself? How can I protect myself? And I did do an entire video on how to do that, and I'll put that at the end of this video, but let's go ahead and check with the newest articles that they have put out. Alright guys, so again, I had to add this part after I recorded it. First case of coronavirus from China confirmed in the U.S. Patient is an individual from Washington State. This was just put out 20 minutes ago. I was about to upload my video. Okay, so federal health officials have confirmed that a case of coronavirus has been diagnosed in Seattle. The CDC and prevention said that they will begin screening passengers at Atlanta, Chicago, and O'Hare. Y'all, this is moving fast. U.S. The patient is a male in his 30s, in good condition. And let me see. He arrived in the U.S. around January 15th after visiting Wuhan. Airport screenings did not begin until the 17th. And I don't think that the airport screenings would have helped it at that point. That's what I'm speaking about how it, just like anything, it takes 5, 10, 20 days to show up. So you can Google any of these things, this coronavirus, and you can get all this information. What I want to focus on is this stuff that you're not seeing. Imperial College of London estimating the potential number of novel coronaviruses in 2019 in Wuhan City. Okay, I'll put this link below, but it goes through all of this stuff. But right here, their summary, that they estimate 1,723 cases at the onset of January 12th, whenever China was only saying that there were 40. And that's very important. And just like I said, you know, we don't know what China's doing. They're going to try to hide this because everybody gets their stuff from China. It's going to ruin people's economy. Everybody's, you know, it's going to be bad for the economy, so of course they put that first. So this goes into a lot of detail, which is not good. It's just not good at all. Again, they still don't have an actual cure. That they're treating the symptoms, from what I know. And oh, this is just not good, y'all. So the first case of the Chinese coronavirus has hit the U.S. Pneumonia-like illness. They're spraying antiseptic. Y'all, I would not travel if I did not need to. It's just too dangerous. Taking these temperatures is silly. I mean, it's okay, that's great, but let's be serious. If it's not showing up for 5 days and you contact it in the airport while you're leaving China, or, I mean, heck, it's here now. Oh, goodness. I truly didn't want to be right about this. I was hoping they would get it under control. Let's see what they're saying right here. 6 things you need to know. Whatever. Okay, let me just get this video out so y'all can see it before they try to hide this information, so you can be safe for yourself and your family, your children. This is spreading fast, y'all. Whew. Guys, I hope that helped. I know it's not good news, but if you are prepared, just like in any case, then you don't have to go around worrying. Am I saying take the silver and jump into a sewage pond or something? No. I'm saying this is going to help you, and with all these other things too. You know, the washing the hands, the just staying vigilant in these situations. Because, you know, it was one thing when it was the Democratic Republic of the Congo, but this is China. And what's even crazier is we know we get so many things from them. So this is going to be bad. It probably will be very bad for our economy too. So be prepared for those things too. When you go to the grocery store, get a few extras of zone bars or things that you can have in case there is a big situation. Which, the way that this thing is spreading this fast, I think that there's something going to have to be done, just like the SARS incident in 2002. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.